Hey, y'all, say y'all. Peace and Palo Santo Sticks. It's your girl, Divinely Lika. And today, I think I'm feeling like I want to do a love reading. No communication love reading. Or, you know what? I want to do a love reading if it's giving me a no communication vibe. No, I'll do no communication. I'm just going to make it no communication. I'll stick with that. So to those of you who are currently in like some type of separation from your person or relationships coming to an end, maybe you got questions like, is this going to come back together? Like what is this, what they got going on? That's what we're going to get out of this reading today. I'm like, what's so crazy, y'all? I did a reading the other day, a collective reading, just to see what spirit wants us to know. Blase. 47 minutes of content, y'all. No audio. When I say my little heart was hurt, my little heart was hurt. So I ended up taking like a day off from doing readings just to get my energy back right. Because I was a little disappointed. I was. But for this particular reading, we're going to start off with my handwritten oracle deck to get some answers. Just see what's going on in love right now for the collective. And I think, if it's given a vibe of like there's no communication, then we'll see what this person's thinking. But right now, let me just see what y'all got going on. All right, divine spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, and prosperity. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. Show me what it is they have going on in love right now. What it is that the person that they are dealing with in love is thinking. Help me tap into this person's energy. Okay. So, remember I was saying, like, if it's giving me the vibe of no communication, Spirit is saying we're going to do the no communication because I got the card that flew out the deck is I'm going to reach out soon. So, we'll do the no communication. We'll stick to that. Divine Spirit, God's angels, ancestors, cosmic family, ascended masters of the brightest love, light, healing, and prosperity. Please just protect my space as I get these messages across. Protect my crown chakra, my third eye chakra. Open up my throat chakra so I can accurately interpret the messages that come out today, and so that I can dive deeper into my intuition to get further clarification of the cards that come out today. Any evil eye being sent my way or to the way of the collective, please return it back to sender magnified and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. All right, I think I got a good shuffle. I just want to make sure they good, y'all. I want to make sure they good, y'all. But yeah, the nerve. 47 minutes of no content, y'all. Like when I say disappointing, absolutely disappointing. I was like, well, damn. Enemy working today because it was a good message. I'm not saying like, the love messages aren't important, but I really feel like I love doing the collective readings of just tapping into what our spirit guides want us to know. Because I feel like, love, where love does have the greatest frequency, without self being right, love just kind of doesn't matter. Because sometimes, depending on where we are on an internal level, it kind of can make or break the type of relationships that we're in or the type of love that we're experiencing. So I really do feel like those personal messages are very, very important. So I'm kind of upset that one didn't get out. But I actually might just do, like, after I do this love read and just come back on again and do another general reading just to see what our divine spirit guides and ancestors want us to know. I know that the message did have a lot to do with, like, forced tower moments happening for the purpose of a death and rebirth. So I did feel like that was a really powerful message. Hopefully, if spirit really wants that to come out when I go to pull cards again, the message honestly may come out again, just in a different type of way. So we'll see. All right. But for now, let's see what's going on in love. What's going on in love for the collective? So the first card we have, like I said, is I'm going to reach out soon. So this is definitely going to be a no communication read. Let's see what's going on with this. consider that a flyer. I consider that a fail out. But it did say karmic. One thing I've learned about if I don't feel confident about a card and I put it back in the deck because I feel like it didn't fly out, it'll come out again if it's meant to come out again. So we shall see. All right, Spirit. It says you were right. You were right. I just don't want you to know. Okay, it says you were right. I just don't want you to know. All right, so I'm starting to feel like maybe that karmic card was for a reason. Maybe you guys had separated or something, or maybe they decided to mess with somebody outside of you and you were trying to tell them like she ain't no good for you or he ain't no good for you. Like you'll find out. Yes, like let it play out. You're going to find out. And then it came out that that's the case. Bootleg version. The bootleg. So whoever your person, I'm definitely getting the vibe that you and your person must have separated and you're aware. You're aware. If you're not aware, they are dealing with somebody else and this person is like a knockoff version of you. That's fucking funny. Please understand that all of my messages are timeless, so it may apply to past, present, or future. And I may say he talking about she. I may say she talking about he. I may talk about the messages as if I'm talking to you and this is what you're going through and this is actually can be what your person is experiencing. Okay, so just flip and switch the roles as they apply to your situation. Not the bootleg. Not the knockoff. What I hear? The the corner store Louis bag version. You know how you go to the hair stores and the little corner stores. I don't know. I live in Pittsburgh, so we have a lot of like corner stores, but they don't just have like, you know, tobacco products and juice and snacks in there. They be having like weave and jewelry and earrings. You can buy purses, little hats, t-shirts. So that's what I'm hearing. All right, we have exploring options in love. So I do believe that this is you, or this is what your spirit guides are telling you to do right now. You need to be exploring options in love. Your person may be caught up with the person that may be in the center of your mind right now in regards to love. They may be caught up with a karmic right now. And typically when someone's caught up with a karmic, it's because I'm settling on the back of the deck. It's normally because there's a lesson tied to that person. And karmic lessons can be, you know, they can be anywhere from a few months to a few years. And it just really depends on the person. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, so Spirit is saying to explore your options. Please don't be so caught up on this person. I'm not taking this many cards. Don't be so caught up on this person. Explore your options. It says communication soon. I tried to show stuff again. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Flip or what? They flip or are they trying to come out? Twin Flame just keeps wanting to show itself. Interesting. Okay, it says your aura is shining brighter these days. Okay, so it doesn't look like this is a situation that got you too down in the moment. Like you might have some curiosity about what's going on with your person. But it doesn't look like, or maybe you're coming out of that. Either you're coming out of that or slowly but surely you're going to be coming out of that. But it does say that your aura is shining brighter these days. So that's beautiful. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, once again, explore options and learning from karmic lesson. I knew it was going to come out if it needed to come out. Two energies. I'm getting either your person right now is learning a karmic lesson, or this is for the purpose of them learning a karmic lesson, or the person that you were dealing with was a karmic lesson. Tell me more, Spirit. Please tell me more, Spirit. False twin. So you may have been dealing with a false twin flame. You may have thought this person was like, you know, maybe a high level soulmate or a twin flame or something like that. And right now your spirit guides is saying that this is a false twin, or your person is dealing with someone who is a false twin. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. It says incoming text or call. I knew this is going to come up again. So I am seeing that you're going to expect some type of communication from this person. Some type of communication from this person. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Tell me more. All right. It says cycle closed. We have mutual healing will bring this union in faster. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting this feeling of okay. That your person is dealing with somebody that is overall meant to teach them a karmic lesson, and that maybe they're getting to a point where it does say learning from karmic lesson. So we did try to get karmic earlier, and then this says learning from karmic lesson, and this says cycle closed. So your person may be closing out a karmic cycle with this person, or you are closing out a karmic cycle with your person. Flip and switch the roles as they apply to your situation. And it does say mutual. What was that? Mutual healing will bring this union in faster. I'm in here acting scared about hearing noises like I don't got 3 cats. I had 2. One of my cats decided to come home after being gone since freaking New Year's Eve. She decides to bring her ass home a couple days ago. Pregnant as hell, y'all. When I say disappointed, oh, I almost wanted to keep her outside. You can come back home when you need me. All the many nights I was outside calling and crying for this cat, and she ignored me and didn't come home. Now you come home when you need me? Sick, okay? Sick. And the reason why I got more than 1 cat is because she already had a litter once. And I have 2 of them, like, left from that litter. So I'm just, like, disappointed, y'all. No cap, like. Okay, it says tower moments. Okay, so during this karmic lesson, your person is experiencing a number of tower moments that I'm hearing right now. Or you yourself are experiencing tower moments, but it's for the purpose of, like, a rebirth. Maybe, like, when you and this person, the relationship ended, it just ended kind of abruptly. Like, neither one of you may have really seen it coming. But it looks like maybe you two were supposed to separate because there's some inner healing that you both were supposed to do. And in order for this to ever work again, or for this union to come back together, it's going to take mutual healing on both ends. So it's like, it's kind of messed up because it'll be a situation where, like, your person maybe learning karmic lessons, like the karmic lesson or the lesson that your person is supposed to learn may be through not having you and the person that they're dealing with, and then your karmic lesson or the lesson that you're supposed to learn that's supposed to activate your healing is supposed to come from the hurt that your person caused. I hate to say it happens that way, but it does. The universe has a tricky way of working sometimes. Because honestly, I've been in this situation before too, where I feel like my person is learning his lessons based off of not having access to me and having to deal with his karmic right now, like to complete his. Because sometimes, like, as crazy as it sounds, y'all, you can have two soul contracts at the same, like, there can be two soul contracts at the same time, or you can have a soul contract that'll overlap. Like, for example, you can be a person who may be on a twin flame journey. Like, you may have, like, have a twin flame, and then in the process of your twin flame journey, meet a soulmate. When it comes to twin flames, it's always a relationship. Y'all are never just together the whole time. If it's going the way it's supposed to, or if it's a real twin flame, y'all gonna get together, y'all gonna separate, y'all gonna get together, y'all gonna separate, y'all gonna trigger the hell out of each other. All of those triggers and different things that you're supposed to heal from, nobody's gonna trigger it like a twin flame is. So when you guys trigger each other and then you separate, first of all, the meaning of the separation is for you both to do internal work on yourself. But it's very possible that you can be in the midst of this separation. You can end up coming across your soulmate, or your person can end up coming across their soulmate. Or in other situations, you can be somebody who's on a twin flame journey and through separation with your person, or maybe you just chose to be with a karmic, chose to go and mess with the karmic. You can have a karmic contract that you have to complete while you're in a twin flame contract. It's absolutely possible. So yeah. But as far as twin flame journeys are concerned, I mean, I'm not getting that this is a twin or not. This can be a soulmate that you were with. What was I gonna say? The only way that twin flame relationships work, they work based off of mutual healing. So it can't be a situation where, like, you've done all this healing, you've done all this work on yourself, and your person hasn't, and then you think you can come together and then live harmoniously. You will keep repelling each other until you both do the work. That's just what it is. That's how it goes. And and sometimes there can be certain cases where that's what they say when it comes to these twin flame separations. Do not wait for your person. Like, don't get me wrong. If you want to, that's cool. Like, we all have free will. But at the end of the day, please understand that, I mean, though it is in the contract that you two will both trigger each other to heal and evolve, and then you can come back together and be great. There are times where it just may not work out in this lifetime. It's absolutely possible. Because, at the end of the day, it's a soul contract. But the reality is that we're in the flesh, and the flesh is weak. So you can be in a situation where it's like, it may be destined or a part of a soul contract that you two come together and, fulfill this soul mission and fulfill this contract. But there's terms and conditions to every contract. So your person, you doing all this healing work and you taking care of yourself, and your person isn't soulmate. I was just saying this could possibly be a soulmate. Shit. A soulmate for you, or like, hold on, let me give me more. Shit. Yeah, like, there's terms and conditions for every soul contract. So you can be the one doing all this work, healing yourself and everything else, and your person isn't. Like, you shouldn't, like, at the end of the day, if you're upholding your end of the contract and then your person isn't, you shouldn't have to suffer the consequences of your person not holding up their end of the bargain. So sometimes the universe or your spirit guides and your divine ancestors will either write another contract for you or put you in the path with your soulmate so that you can still fulfill your soul's mission. It's just not going to be with your twin flame or your soulmate, however it may be. You can be a twin, you can be a soulmate that ends up, you can actually be a person who is in a relationship with your soulmate and end up meeting your twin flame. They're all tricky situations, honestly. But, I just want to stress the fact that there is It is possible for you to have overlapping contracts. Tell me more, Spirit. So we did get soulmate. I was just saying that. Like, this person that might not be a twin, but it's possible that they're a soulmate. Far too many cards. But I'll see what came out. Okay, I have past life relationship. I have happy days are close ahead. And I have relationship has served its purpose. Boom. So I'm going to be honest, y'all. This is what I'm getting. I believe that you were with a person who was possibly a false twin. It didn't have to be a soulmate or anything. But possibly a false twin. Possibly a karmic that you were with. This person decided that maybe they wanted to deal with somebody else outside of you. Or vice versa. Flip and switch the roles. That they wanted to be with somebody outside of yourself. And through this person, they're learning, first of all, they don't compare to you. It's a bootleg version of you. And, you know, they're learning karmic lessons from this situation. But not just from dealing with the person, but also the absence from you as well. Okay? During this time, if you're not already exploring your options, your spirit guides are encouraging you to explore your options. I do believe during this exploring your options, you're going to, close out a cycle. I believe that you're going to close out a cycle. You're going to close out this cycle with this false twin that you may have had a past life relationship with or something. Or the past life relationship could be the soulmate. I kind of feel like the past life relationship is a soulmate. So I feel like, okay, boom. So I feel like this tower moment hit with you and this false twin. What was a destined tower moment. This was supposed to happen. Okay? Which led to the closing of that cycle. You start to explore other options in love. Your aura's shining a little bit brighter because you're going within. And then in the process, you end up meeting your soulmate. And that's when we get this happy days are ahead. But I do get the feeling that the relationship, your past relationship has served its purpose. Like, it served its purpose. It's done. And sometimes, you know what, like with these past life relationships, you can meet past life relationships. You can come into have past life relationships that resurface in your in this present life that were good relationships and bad relationships. If there was something in a past life that you didn't learn through dealing with a karmic, and I actually regret not taking that karmic card earlier, through dealing with a karmic or a false twin or whatever it may be, when you'll reincarnate, and universe will just, honestly, the universe is just set up with lessons. So it's like if there's something that you don't learn, then more times than not, it's just going to keep being put in your path over and over again until you break the cycle, until you actually close the cycle out. And I believe that that's what's happened with you and this past person. Tell me more, Spirit. I do it this way. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. Tell me more, Spirit. Karmic partner. Yeah, that person was a karmic partner. Tell me more. Yep, because we have two energies here. So I have a soulmate energy and I also have karmic partner, false twin energy. I feel like the false twin and the karmic are the same person. Anything else, Spirit? Do y'all want me to pull from a different deck or what? Or what? Let's see. Nope, maybe not yet. Empath. So maybe you're a person who's an empath. You can pick up on other people's energy pretty well. And in that case, you probably already had like a feeling about this person. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. Why do I want to pull from the underneath it all? Tell me more, Spirit. So the cards that flipped over that they've just fell out again, and they both are right side up, is not equal give and take and karmic. So that was a relationship where you felt like you were putting in a lot more than what you were getting back. Damn, karmic is all over this damn thing. Past life soulmates on the back of the deck. Your past life soulmate's about to come in like your knight in shining armor. So all those like sad days, the feeling like, when you're in a situation where it feels like it's not equal give and take, and then it comes to end, you feel so used. And I just hear, Spirit is just telling me like those days are really coming to an end. You're about to be in a situation where it's equal give and take. This person's really going to come in like your knight in shining armor, and it's going to be a lot of happier days ahead for you. Tell me more, Spirit. Shoot. It says he's not to be trusted. Yeah, so you were dealing with somebody who was not to be trusted. He or she is not to be trusted. I was supposed to put. Oh no, I think I did. He's not to be trusted, and I have some she's not to be trusted. Anything else, Spirit? I'm not showing y'all the cards like I'm supposed to. He's not to be trusted. He ain't to be trusted, sis. Or to whomever. Says drinking heavily. So this person, maybe since you guys have separated, and it's messed up just because, you weren't meant to be with this person, or the cycle is closed out that you were supposed to come into. Third party interference on the back of the deck. You were supposed to come into contact with this person for, a greater purpose of yourself. They were all supposed to come into contact with you as well. And I do believe that they're learning a valuable lesson through your absence, through the bootleg version of you. They definitely have a great understanding of appreciating good people when you have them in your life. Now, my personal opinion that you weren't supposed to be there happily ever after anyway. This is like a season. Some people come into your life for a reason in a season. That was this relationship. So this person learned something, and you should have as well. And what you should have taken from this relationship is to not to give your power away, especially to where it's not deserved or appreciated. Because this person had to get with a knockoff version of you to really understand how much they appreciated you for what it is that you did and you had to offer in this relationship. I can't stop thinking about you. You're on their mind heavily. I mean, obviously, if you were a person who's like the watered down version of somebody, like, who the hell wants that? I'd be thinking about you too. Not the bootleg Louis. Not the corner store knockoff. Somebody is upset. Spirit is saying this is supposed to happen. It's a karmic lesson. This person is learning a karmic lesson. And you are too. And so the mutual healing will bring this union in faster, because we did get that earlier. I believe you and your soulmate may be going through something similar right now. Like, you may end up meeting your soulmate, and when y'all guys get to rapping about, like, when was the last time you were in a relationship, and You know, why did that end? And it's going to be like something very similar to yours. Like, well, I mean, I just wasn't appreciated. That person didn't really appreciate me for who I was, what I had to offer. They took me for granted. And I feel like that'll activate healing on both of your ends. So you'll both be coming out of that same type of situation. It says cycle completed, right? Yeah, so I do feel like that. This is definitely a situation where it was a cycle that, I mean, I feel like cycle closed, cycle completed on both ends. I feel like, yeah. This is like, that's like that double confirmation, really. I don't see us getting back together. Spirit saying that's it. What else is here? I be forgetting everything I wrote down. Yeah, I got a lot of cards in here. I got a lot of options of different storylines. So this one I'm very confident about. All right, so this is what I'm getting so far with this. I do feel like you have completely closed out a cycle with this false twin, this karmic, whoever. You may have a inkling of who your soulmate is or not, but if not, just know that they are slowly approaching. I don't really feel like I have to do any digging as to if there is a chance of reconciliation. Personally, I feel like if your person had the opportunity now, this is not like, I have a lot of different cards in here. That kind of speak on wanting to talk to you. I mean, well, yeah, like that's the same. That's what I was saying. We did get the card of I'm going to reach out soon. Text or incoming call. So this person is going to reach out. They may express to you how, you know, they haven't been happy without you, whatever else. But yeah, like they may, you know, they've been unhappy with you, whatever else. But overall, Spirit is saying that this is a close cycle. There was not more that you were supposed to get out of this situation. It has served its purpose. This relationship has served its purpose. Okay. Pull from this deck and see what comes out. I don't know what I want to pull from this deck, but I do. Divine Spirit, God's angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, and prosperity. You just give me clear and accurate messages. You give me any more insight to add to this reading today? I don't even feel like I need no more insight. The cycle's closed. What else do we need to get out of this? I guess it can give me more of a storyline, but I don't feel like I need it. I really don't feel like I need it. I'll still pull just to see what comes out, but I kind of want to just move on to like some advice right now. Because you're just exploring your options in love and learning to heal and everything else. Let's see. It says manifest. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, hold on, y'all. I just realized something. I believe I used these cards last for myself, and I do not remember cleaning them, so give me a moment. I'm big about making sure the energy is clean and anew for the collective or whoever I'm doing a reading on, so give me a moment. I don't want to even get into the manifest yet. Let's make sure this deck is cleaned off. The good old Palo Santo. Okay. Alrighty. Whew. Okay. Divine Spirit, God's angels, ancestors, cosmic family, and ascended masters of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Clear and accurate messages for the collective. What can we add to this reading today? Oh, God. I'm so hot in this thing, but I don't have a shirt on under it, so I just gotta thug it out. Ooh. Lordy! It's hot. It's hot, y'all. It's really hot. Alright, first of all, fix these cards up, girl. Alright, Spirit. Okay. First one we have is positive change. So yes, after this, this cycle's closing out with your karmic. There's gonna be some really positive changes ahead. Tell me more, Spirit. Karmic lesson flipped over. Yeah, so after closing out this karmic lesson, there's some positive changes ahead. This is beautiful. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. All right, I have spring that wanted to show itself. Autumn that wanted to show itself. These seasons may be significant to you. It says speak your truth. Tell me more, Spirit, on this situation at hand. It says busy and distracted. So right now, yeah, you may not even be that caught up in the relationship that has just ended with you and another person. You're probably just busy and distracted with one, exploring options, one, giving back to yourself. I'm getting this energy of you giving back to yourself, especially because you're leaving a situation where it wasn't an equal give and take. So now it's like all this filling up the other person's cup that you were doing, you've now made a decision that you're going to fill your own cup up. Energy cleanse. So Spirit is saying that you may need to do some type of energy cleanse. Here in Sage, Palo Santo, a spiritual bath, salt bath. Anything else, Spirit? It says family concerns. We have some type of family concerns going on right now. There you go, Spirit. Shit. Golly. Patience. All right, so there may be some type of patience with family concerns. Maybe this person, maybe you have kids with this, with the karmic, possibly. I'm hearing you may have kids with them. I mean, I have a kid with a karmic, so. It says self-love. Okay, I gotta be careful with these cords over here. All right, so it says self-love. And I also hear like patience is, like, you know, one, be patient with yourself as you're like healing and filling yourself up with self-love. And patience is also needed in regards to when you're aligned with your soulmate, because I also believe that he or she is also going through the same type of process of leaving maybe a toxic situation with a karmic. God, like, can anything fall on the desk? Self. Take a risk. Anything else, Spirit? It says heartbreak and life-changing decision. So this heartbreak has led to, hold up, I didn't even show y'all. So this heartbreak that maybe that your past person has caused you, it's giving you the initiative to take a risk on just loving yourself. You say, forget it may have, especially if this is somebody that you share kids with, it may have raised some type of family concerns. You may have been a person who felt like, out of strength of, I want our kids to be under, our kids to have the mom and dad type of situation that I didn't have, or I did have, it maybe have kept you in this situation longer than you have needed to. But I mean, I'm a firm believer that it's like Kids deserve to see a happy parent. Rather seeing two parents together and one's not really happy and one or two people aren't happy. I think it's better just to see two happy parents, whether if they are in two separate households or not. They deserve that. They deserve a happy parent. Okay. All right, so I'm going to close out the reading with the Lover's Oracle. Or am I? Or do I? I don't want to use this deck. Sorry, Spirit's nudging me to something different. I'm actually going to close out the reading with... I think I want to use these. I want to use this deck. And I also feel like I have to clean these off as well, because I think I also used these last. Give me a moment. I felt like I might have saged when I got done, but I think I was so tired because I just did the 47-minute long reading for you all, and then I got to trying to get some answers for myself, and it was just like frustrating every time. Like, you know, sometimes as readers, don't get it messed up. We can try to do readings for ourselves. That don't mean we always gonna get answers, because sometimes our spirit guides, it's like everything is not, certain periods of our life is not supposed to be we know all the answers. One thing I will get when I do readings on myself is to release the need to control. I am somebody who likes to, I'm just a map out person. I like to know what's coming. I like to know what's ahead. So sometimes I want to do it, and spirit will just be like, sometimes they'll give me messages that are not really all over the place, but doesn't give me a concrete, okay, is this going to happen or not? Like, because certain things are supposed to be unbeknown to you. Sometimes you're supposed to just trust in divine timing. Trust in the divine and that things are going to work out in your favor. You're not always going to have an answer. So, yeah, I think I got real frustrated after I did the reading for myself and not got what I wanted. I don't even think I took the time to clean my cards off. I'll clean cards off if I do readings for other people, but if it's for myself, it's like, I mean, the only energy that I've caught in is my own, is like from my own spirit guides. So that's cool for me. As far as other people's energy lingering in my house, I try to make sure I clean that out. But honestly, I probably should have did that too, because I realized I was also trying to tap into, I was trying to just figure out some stuff about my love life, y'all. Because I'm somebody who's on a twin flame journey, who's like really contemplating, you know, using my free will of just not really wanting to complete that soul contract and really just wanting to be aligned with a soulmate. And that's where I'm at with it, y'all. Like, some days I feel like, I mean, maybe I could, but a lot at this point, I'm just like, bruh, I'm over it. Like, I've done so much work, and my person is so much further behind me. I just want peace and harmony. And one thing about twin flame relationships, they just come with a lot. It comes with a lot of triggering. And I guess I'm just to a point where I don't want to be triggered anymore. Like, triggered, or I don't want to feel like love has to come with so much of a battle anymore. I want something harmonious. And a soulmate relationship is a harmonious relationship, you know? So, yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at, y'all, with my stuff. But overall, it's like, I trust that everything's going to work out the way I need it to. All right, so let's see what's going on with the collective. What are your divine spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want you to know to close out this reading today? Ooh, sacred lust. Tap into your sexy side. What else? One more spirit to close out the reading. Every time I see this card, it just gives me sexuality. Like, somebody who wants to be pleased, deserves to be pleased. I'll show y'all the picture again as soon as I get one more card. One more spirit. Okay. They said, here you go. Resistance. Okay. So we have sacred lust. Kotesh. You see how she got her two pleases on the sides of her? And then we have Gang Sarah, and it's resistance. So let's get into the textbook definition of these two cards. Okay. 52. What I get with this card too is, because this is advice from spirit, I feel like you left a situation where you were always pleasing somebody else, so much so that like that's just what you're used to. Maybe Maybe you forgot what it feels like, or maybe you don't even know what it feels like to have somebody just cater and please you. But anyway, it says temple is lovers, the element is fire. This is the backstory on Ketesh, if I'm even pronouncing it right. It says the mistress of gods is the Egyptian goddess of sacred sexuality, ecstasy, and fertility. Her two men, yes, are the fertility god Men and Montu, the god of war. Her guidance to you is, you are an erotic creature. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good. So allow yourself to feel good. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. You're daring to embrace your sensuality. You daring to embrace your sensuality will set the world on fire. Goddess declaration. It feels good to feel good. So yeah, this is about you. This season right now where you're at, it's about you, loving on you. What did it say? Exploring your options in love. You know, maybe you've given this person so much of your energy. You probably don't even know what it feels like to go out there and date and, you know, see what else is out there for you. You probably just have been so caught up on your person, you know? And Spirit is saying it's time for you to receive some pleasures. Your person's clearly is. They're already messing with a karmic partner or with another partner or with a bootleg version of you. And now it's time for you to go get a better version of them. All right. Then the next one we have is Gang Gang Sarah, Resistance. Just seeing it. Did I? Oh, glasses. I love having my glasses on. All right, so her temple is shadows. Her element is bush. Shadow goddess Gang Gang Sarah, the witch of Golden Lane, blew into Tobago on a determined breeze from West Africa to emancipate her family. Okay, so we did get family concerns, so let's just see what this is. All right, it says you are scared that you're going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn to show up for yourself. Yep. You ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back, worrying, and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, I want to stop for a second. I'm getting the feeling of that you're somebody who has maybe even stayed in this relationship with this karmic partner just to perceive the look of happy family. I have me, it's me, my partner, my children, to maybe try to keep up this family, this happy family facade that isn't really what it is. And at the expense of your own happiness, your own true happiness, you've kept this up. You've put other people's needs and desires or feeling like, you know, well, my kids deserve to see, you know, a two-parent home, deserve to be in a two-parent home, that you've literally sacrificed your own desires and your own pleasures because of this. But anyway, it says you ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back, worrying, and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks growth, creativity, and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation. But there are deeper forces at play. You are resisting the force that you really are. Goddess declaration. This is me. I show up. All right, collective. So this has been your reading. If this resonates with you, I'm not expecting. I do really feel like this reading was for a select group. I don't really feel like this is going to be a everybody type of reading. If it resonated with you though, please like, comment, and subscribe. I genuinely appreciate it. But until next time, I love you all. I appreciate all the love that you give to my channel. And until next time, peace out.